everyone, it's so good to see you again. My name is Oge and you're welcome to another vlog. In this vlog, I'll be showing you how I prep meal for my family. I'll be making different soups today, soup that can last my family for about 2 weeks or more. How long does your soup last? But before we get into this video, please take a minute and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And also turn on your post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. We'd love to have you join the family. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into this video. This is the Oha leaves. I use it to make Ofe Oha. This bitter leaf is for Ofe Onubu. This ugu and water leaf is for vegetable soup. And these are my ede. I brought them out from the fridge. I bought a lot, so I had to blend and put it inside the freezer to prevent it from going bad. I have pomo here. This has already been cleaned. You can see it's very clean. You all know I love using mangala, so I have mangala here. This is stockfish I'll be using. I have pepper. This is tatashi and shombo. I also have atorodo, scotch bonnet. I have about 5 cups of egusi here. I use it to make the egusi soup. This is uziza seed. Because I couldn't get the leaves, I bought the seed. I'll be using it to make the Ofe Oha. This is ogiri. You know there is no Ofe Oha, Ofe Onubu without ogiri. If I have time after making the soup, I'll make stew. What I have here is a mixture of tomatoes, peppers, onion, ginger and garlic. And I roasted it. I'll show you how I did it. I'll steam the meat together before dividing it amongst the soups. I already added seasoning cubes and salt inside the pot. Next I'll add 1 scotch bonnet pepper and enough water. I'll start with the vegetable soup. I added chopped onion into my preheated palm oil and I sauteed it for about a minute before adding my pepper mix. The pepper mix comprises of peppers and onions. And I continued frying the stew. I have a detailed recipe video on how to make vegetable soup on my channel. I'll pin the link down in my comment section. After frying for a while, the stew was ready to accept the rest of my ingredients. I added crayfish, stock cubes, salt, fish, meat and meat stock before adding water leaves and ugu leaves. And here we have it. Our delicious pot of vegetable soup is ready. Moving on, the next soup I'll make is Ofe Onubu. I already have my proteins inside the pot. Next I'll add palm oil. Palm fruits or apple can be used in place of palm oil. I added this, followed by ogiri. I'll let it to cook for a while before adding the rest of my ingredients. I just added my blended peppers and crayfish and I gave it a good mix. After cooking for a while, I added the ede, which is cocoyam paste, into my pot and I continued cooking until the ede dissolved completely. The ede has dissolved completely and I tasted for salt before adding more salt and stock cubes. This is because ogiri already contains salt. This Ofe Onubu is 90% ready, but it's already looking so delicious and yummy. Are you not salivating already? Because I am. I added the bitter leaves and here we have it. Delicious and yummy pot of Ofe Onubu bitter leaf soup is ready to be served and enjoyed. Ofe is ready. Moving on to the third soup, which is Ofe Oha. This soup is 50% cooked because I already added most of the ingredients into my pot. I have my beef here. I've already added crayfish, peppers, ogiri, and I've also added my blended ede, which has completely dissolved at this point. I'm adding water because the soup is looking so thick, and Ofe Oha doesn't have to be so thick. So I added the water to loosen it up a bit. I have a detailed recipe video on how to make Ofe Oha on my channel. I'll also pin down the link in my comment section. Please do well to watch. Drop your comments and also share the video. Ngwa bịa nso ka ikiri ofe a. Just negodi this soup. Ofe a na-asụ putu onye ife achọ. This translation is for my viewers that do not understand the Igbo language. I simply said, look at this soup. This soup is giving what it is supposed to give. It's giving, Abi. Finally, I added the oha leaves. And from this video, you'll notice that the oha is not enough. This is because I couldn't get enough oha. Oha was scarce on this particular day that I went to the market. But as on the city that I am, I had to make it work. And I was still able to make a very delicious pot of Ofe Oha. Ofe Oha is ready. The last soup on my list today is Egusi soup. I have almost all the ingredients inside my pot except the bitter leaf. So I'll add the bitter leaf and the soup is ready. I also have a detailed recipe video on how to make Egusi soup with uziza leaves and ugu leaves on my channel. Please try and watch the video. Welcome back. I finished cooking and these are the soups I was able to make today. I made vegetable soup, I made egusi soup, I made Ofe Oha bitter leaf soup, and Ofe Oha. I wasn't able to make the stew today because I am so tired and it's already late. I'll take the tomato back inside the freezer and make the stew tomorrow. I love to portion my soups with different colors of plates. This way, when I bring out the plate, I know the particular soup inside, and it's also easy to microwave. I'll let the soups cool down for a while before putting them inside the freezer. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. On this tray, I have tomatoes, peppers, onion, ginger and garlic, which is already washed and chopped. I sprinkled cooking oil over it before putting it inside my oven. My oven was set to 230 degrees and I roasted for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, I went back to check on it and this is what it's looking like. I added it into my blender and I blended into a smooth puree without adding any extra water. And this is the final product. I was not able to make the stew like I promised because I went for my cousin's birthday party. Look at me feeling myself. I promised to make the stew some other time. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. Thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye.